Virtual humans are receiving a lot of attention in reality. It's a digital human story. A digital human literally means a virtual human that takes on the form of a human, and behaves similar to a human. In the early days, it had a crude form like the cyber singer Adam, late 1990s, or the Vocaloid Siu, 2012, but with the increasingly sophisticated computer graphics, CG, technology, it is now difficult to distinguish it from the real human appearance. It became possible to realize a hyper-realistic shape. The digital human can be divided into the following three types according to its shape, role, and activity area. First, VTuber. It is a compound word of virtual and YouTuber, and refers to a virtual character who plays the role of a YouTuber. It is common to export content to YouTube by adding 2D animation-style characters, real human voices, and gestures using motion capture technology. It is said that the first VTuber was Kizuna Ai from Japan. Activate, a Japanese web developer, announced its existence to the public in November 2016 by uploading an appearance video to a YouTube channel called Ai Channel. At that time, Kizuna Ai introduced herself as a virtual YouTuber through a video, but after Kizuna Ai appeared, as many similar characters appeared, the concept of VTuber was also established. Kizuna Ai became an official ambassador for the New York office under the Japan Tourism Organization in 2018, collaborated with various artists, and held a tour concert in the United States in 2021. As of August 15, 2022, Kizuna Ai's YouTube channel subscribers reached 3.08 million, and her videos totaled 438.53 million views. Although the activities of VTubes are most prominent in Japan, popular VTubes are appearing one after another in other countries as well. For example, Maya Putri, who appeared as an event guest at Anime Festival Asia, Asia's largest animation event in 2019, is an Indonesian VTube. In Korea, Opun Interactive's Rabbit VTuber Poki has been posting popular music cover videos on YouTube since 2019, releasing an actual album, and performing various interesting activities such as opening various events. Has unfolded. Second, virtual influencers refer to those who lead trends and set agendas in virtual space. In the early days, it mainly focused on social networking services, but recently, it has expanded its activities to mass media such as television broadcasting and metaverse. The first virtual influencer was Lil Miquela, created by an American startup Brud, and started its activities in April 2016. Lil Miquela, who has 3.03 million followers as of August 15, 2022, skateboards with her friends, goes to fashion shows, and enjoys music festivals just like real influencers. As he began to gain popularity, he partnered with fashion brands, such as Prada, Calvin Klein, and Diesel, and in July 2019, he appeared on the cover of the fashion magazine El Mexico. As the Lil Miquela project succeeded, other virtual influencers such as digital supermodel Shudu and KFC's Colonel appeared one after another. Virtual influencers are also notable in Korea. Lotte Home Shopping's Lucy, LG Electronics Ray, and Sida's Studio X's Rosie are representative examples. Among them, Rosie is a virtual influencer created by collecting the face shapes preferred by the Ms. generation. Shinan Life's 15-second advertisement uploaded to YouTube on July 26, 2021 exceeded 10 million views on September 1, less than a month and a half. As of September 1, it has over 11 million views. The number of followers of the Instagram account Logigram reached 142,000 as of August 15, 2022. Third, virtual artist. While virtual influencers mainly focus their activities on marketing or raising opinions on sensitive social issues, virtual artists are active in the entertainment field by performing colorful songs and dances. It was the idol group K/DA formed with the characters of the game, Ari, Akoli, Kaiser, Evelyn plus Seraphine, in 2018 that announced the full-fledged virtual artist. In that real artists, Gidle Mion and Soyan, Zyra Burns and Wolf Tyler, Madison Beer, B. Miller plus Lexi Liu, respectively, sang and performed motions for individual characters. K/DA is, it can also be seen as a virtual artist that mixes the real and the virtual. In the case of ISPA, which debuted in November 2020, the members have a worldview of living a new life by meeting another avatar. A child is another self in a virtual world created based on human information and data. Whereas in K/DA, game characters and idols/singers performing different activities were temporarily combined, in ESPA, a virtual child and a real member have an ontological relationship. On the other hand, Eternity, which released its first music video in March 2021, is a virtual project idol group created by synthesizing images taken by an artificial intelligence graphic company and a live-action virtual character image. Whereas ESPA creates virtual characters based on real people and works together, Eternity is different in that real people only provide a reproducible basis for virtual characters. The idol group Superkind, which debuted in June 2022, includes 4 real members and a virtual artist member, Sejin, implemented in full 3D graphics in real life. It is different from K/DA and ESPA in that virtual and real members work together. Although divided into 3 types, each type is not completely exclusive. For example, Kizuna I is a VTuber who mainly engages in YouTube activities, but it also has the characteristics of a virtual influencer in that it forms partnerships with various brands and participates in events, and a virtual artist in that it releases an album. The boundaries between the roles and activities of digital humans are becoming increasingly blurred. This suggests that digital human will acquire status as a general star or celebrity. The digital human has the advantage of being very broad and flexible in the scope of use of a set of intellectual property rights, IP. IP in the existing character industry consists of content production through various media and platforms, distribution of secondary works based on rights rental, copyright, and production and distribution of trademark-based linked products, toys, stationery, digital props, clothing, tableware, food and beverage, etc. In general, it was used for partnership business development such as advertising and marketing model activities. However, the use of digital human IP can be extended to various alliances and additional businesses such as album and video releases, performances, advertising and marketing activities with stronger persuasive power, and participation in or conducting events. By providing a new user experience, it is also considered as a strength of digital human that it enhances the image of the person who uses the character and forms a new enjoyment culture. For example, certain companies or individuals can demonstrate that they are more trendy and tech-friendly by using virtual influencers in their marketing. Virtual artists provide unprecedented pleasure to fans who want to connect with their favorite objects in an easier and more diverse form, freely moving between online and offline, or between virtual and real. The use of digital human is not only an issue in itself, but it is also beneficial to give users a deeper sense of immersion through harmony with information and communication technology, ICT, and can broaden the contact point with next-generation character fans. However, the most frequently mentioned strength of digital human above all else is management risk reduction. It is difficult for real stars and influencers to be free from various rumors and incidents. Because he is a living, breathing human being. Deviating or leaving members due to such events is obviously a burden on the management level. However, a digital human who does not have to deal with malicious comments or consider the risks associated with privacy issues is not a burden in that respect. They do not age and can work non-stop. Of course, we must not forget that digital humans need real people working behind the scenes to do their jobs. The more the digital human comes to the fore, the more the work of someone who is real behind the scenes increases. Furthermore, more essentially, it is worth paying attention to the discourse that tries to discuss the digital human from the point of view of comparison with the real human. Even if they borrowed the power of technology to take on a hyper-realistic shape that is difficult to distinguish from a real human appearance, of course, some digital humans do not intentionally take on a hyper-realistic shape like most VTubers. The essence is artificially, maybe it's a created character. Giving the character a separate personality and applying standards that apply to humans, such as not aging or being sincere, can also be a result of a kind of planning and concept. Digital Human shows how the idea of a digital body interacts with the ICT, entertainment, and marketing industries, the culture of accepting them, and furthermore, our society. And it makes it possible to look into the process in which the materiality of the human body is saturated with digital information and data. The status of digital humans among most stars and celebrities living in reality suggests that it is becoming increasingly difficult to distinguish the original body from the digitally converted body in at least some areas. Existing stars and celebrities were able to imagine and think indirectly through the fictional world of things that could not be realized in reality. But now, the digital human makes what cannot be realized in real life possible directly in the fictional world by mobilizing technology and personification. It is time to start a richer and three-dimensional discussion about the impact it will have on us, and to track the changes in the digital human.